What it do, y'all? We've already been driving. Of course, you already know that. Like we discuss every day. I'm gonna be praying, talking to the Lord before I start praying, before I start driving and start recording. So, if you ever wonder why the videos are 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 13 minutes, you kind of know why now. So, that's what we've been doing. I see some people taking some shortcuts that way. I don't think I'll try to hop that shortcut and jump on the other side. I don't know. Whenever I see people taking shortcuts when I'm in traffic, I always pay attention because sometimes they can lead you somewhere you ain't never know. That could be a good shortcut for you. And I find a lot of good shortcuts watching others do the shortcuts. So, yeah, I'm glad that I've been definitely doing that because the Lord gave me a lot of good ideas, things I should change. The other day I was discussing about pivoting, about how if you're doing something for years that's not being successful, it may not be you, just you listening to the Lord and pivoting. And I was doing something for years and the Lord was like, yo, you need to pivot. So I was like, great hearing that. It was great hearing from the Lord, like, because I had been doing it for a minute and I just kept wondering, like, hey, I'm not really getting the response, the results I want. And then, lo and behold, one day I went and searched, looked it up, was looking for stuff. All of a sudden, boom. It just kind of, I mean, I seen it before, but never really paid no attention. But now it just dawned on me, like, this is the reason why I'm not getting the results I need. So, let me pivot, make some changes, and now I'm happy that I made those changes. So, with that being said, it's always good to get in touch with the Lord, pray, get in tune with Him, because He'll give you all kind of ideas, secrets, and things that you just never know that help you bypass whatever you're going through, so that you can, obtain it faster, quicker, and easier. And that's what exactly He did. Because I definitely feel like after I learned that from Him, I'm like, oh, okay. Now I know how I can get my stuff out there, the better reach, better seen, stuff like that. So I was getting dragged down by this other person because they had more reach to me, and now I'm like, okay, I know what to do. So I'm glad I definitely did that. So if y'all don't know, T-Mac, Heart Boogie, they're back in school today. So we are on our way to go pick up my two co-hosts. We're on our way to go pick them up. I'm going to try today to sneak around and pick Heart Boogie up first, then T-Mac. Hopefully the teachers won't spot me, and if they do, I need to tell the teachers, hey, when I come, don't tell her. I didn't tell them that today. I didn't tell them, so I might have to tell them, like, look, when I come, I'm going to get Harper first, and then get T-Boogie, and then go from there. I'm going to get Heart Boogie first, then I'm going to get T-Mac. I'm saying the nicknames wrong. So, yeah, that's my plan. And sometimes when I get T-Mac and I go get Heart Boogie, T-Mac be wanting to run amok while I'm trying to get her sister, and I was like, it's too much going on. It frustrates me. So I'm like, look, I'm trying to get y'all strapped up and ready to go so we can go home, because your mama wants us to move far away up north. So now we got to battle traffic. We used to be down the road 15 minutes from the school. Now we're 30 minutes away. So thanks, Mom. I looked it up, but I didn't realize it was that far away with no traffic. Like, I'm thinking you looked it up while there was traffic. But once again, that's what happens when a man doesn't ask questions. Got to ask questions, man. Got to ask questions. Because if you just go by what they tell you, it ain't always right. You got to ask questions. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Nice home, nice area. We just out there. We out there. Got to be more careful. Got to ask more questions. Especially with all this traffic now in the D. All these people. Before it used to be like this. I used to zoom around, zoom. Now it's a bit more. I'm just like, gosh, dang. So, it is what it is. We're going to pick the two co-hosts up. We're going to rock out. I know one of them going to be in my ear just talk. That's why she's demeaning me, because she's going to be in my ear. Daddy. So, it's funny. 2 more days left in the week. Thank goodness. Even though I try to be ecstatic on every day of the week. Because every day of the week, every day gets me closer to my dreams of getting out and being financially free, being mentally free, and understanding that health as well. So improving my health daily. So your goal shouldn't be like some people say, looking for the weekend. It should be looking forward to every day. Once you live financially free, you ain't got to just worry about the weekends. Every day it's good to you. Because every day it's good to you, you ain't got to worry about other things. So, yeah. So with that being said, good day. Got to tell y'all what happened at the trap today. Got a new client wanted to get on the phone with me. Talked about 20, 30 minutes, and he talked the majority. Out of 30 minutes, I say he talked 20. He was just all over the place. And I got another client that wanna take something small and shoot down the whole world for it. He's like, look, I'm not trying to be facetious, but I don't know how they can't find the product. It's very easy. I'm not saying the reps don't know no better. I'm just saying it's very easy. I don't know how. We're in every store. I don't understand. I was like, oh my goodness. Why y'all keep giving me these projects with these clients, the ones that go overboard on stuff? Like, okay, I understand they got that percentage that it can't be found. I don't care if that's y'all. But these 12 stores, the other 12, I gotta know who and what they are. Are we gonna send them back to the store? Are we gonna send them back to do the activity? It's like, what the freak, bro? Are we gonna send them back? What's their names? It's like, because I can get the on hands. I can pull it on hands and figure out if we have product in that store. I can figure this out. Like, all right, man, whatever. It's just like, told my supervisor, he's like, oh my gosh, not another one. I said, yes, indeed, another one. I said, I don't know how y'all keep giving me these small projects with all these people who taking stuff that's nothing and making it over something. Just be like, bro, what is really good? So, anyways, let's go in here and go get the 2 co-hosts. When I come back, I have 2 new co-hosts with us. So, let's go get them. All right. We are back. You saw me do my little snap my fingers and jump back in. Trying something new. But we are back. We are here. I got my co-host with me in the back. You might be able to see her. She's been crying up a storm today. That has been her day. They said she's been at school scared of everything. Don't know why. But I know she busted her lip running. Tripped, fell, busted her lip. I told First Lady, I was like, hey, it is what it is. I tell her all the time not to run. So that's what happens. Kids gonna hurt themselves. Taylor, do you want to say hello? You want to say hello? Of course you can hear her. Heart Boogie, do you want to say hello? Harper really can't. Harper's in a little bear outfit. She looking like Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't so fuzzy anymore. Taylor, are you okay? You want any water? Just know when it splashed me in the face, I was like, I moved my face back. I didn't like the Maya meme. When she got splashed, she was, yeah. But anyways, yeah. So let's see how long she drink on that water. Give her a couple minutes, she's gonna tell me she's gonna want more water, and we'll do this whole circus charade again and again and again. So, but we're on the way home. It's kind of chilly out here. It's not cold. Cause whenever I say cold, I'm thinking Chicago cold, Germany cold, because it was snowing. It's just chilly. It just make it inconvenient for people, especially if you're used to it being hot all the time. It's just chilly. So me personally, I just don't worry about it too much. It's chilly, but it's frosty up in here though. It's frosty up in here. Let me refer that frosty would be cold. It's warm up in here. It's all super warm up in here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want the kids to get too warmed up because, unlike me, their little bodies might get burnt up or too hot or whatever with the seatbelts on. And then, like I said, Heart Boogie got a full bear outfit on. First Lady put the whole bear ensemble on her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's Fuzzy Wuzzy the bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy the ensemble bear. You know what I'm saying? She got that full get up on her. So, you know, with that being said, when you got something like that all on you, you don't want the child to get too hot. But yeah, I went and picked them up. Teachers were telling me all day today, T-Mac was scared of everybody. I said, yeah, I know she sometimes be scared of birds, dinosaurs. They were like, no, she was scared of kids, scared of everybody else, and she was just wrapped up around the teachers. She was like, you gone for one day, and I come back scared every day. So I don't really know what's going on. I'm just gonna continue to pray for my child. And like I said, I thank Lord earlier, like, hey, thank you, Lord, for Taylor going back to being her normal self, playing with other kids, being friendly with other kids, being friendly with the teachers, being nice to the teachers, not being scared of anybody, and continue to be an outgoing person like she is. So, I'm just gonna continue to keep doing that, continue to keep praying for her, and we'll go from there. So, but I know she's already 2. I know she's already in the terrific 2s. So she's just pretty much going through the motions of expressing her emotions and finding herself. As those baby center app messages, baby center app links that the First Lady sends me discusses. My child is finding herself. So, how you feel, baby? You feel good? I love you. See? Now she loves me back. I love you. See? You want to say hello? There you go. She's feeling a little better, but she did cause her daddy to bruise his noggin. I was putting her in her seatbelt, and I was like, hey, let me put you in your seatbelt. And she threw a fit. No. And that little one is strong. Kids have superhuman strength, meta strength. I don't know where kids get meta strength from, but they be strong. And then you're already strong, and you're trying to hurt them, because I don't know if you know, but I'm 5'8". So if you don't know, I'm 5'8", 240. And my 5'8" frame be trying to control her little self, but she be so strong, and I try not to just do too much. So I stood up, and I bumped my head on the top, bump. Yeah, because I had moved back too quick. Bumped my head, and it was crazy. Because I was like, no, calm down. So I took her book bag off, tried to buckled her in, handed her book bag back to her. She's like, forget that book bag, I don't want it. But now it's all good. Now we're calm. I gave her water, and everything's all good. But the point of the matter is, in my mind, I'm like, you want to ride around with no seatbelt on? Huh? No? Yeah, see, she just said no. I said, you want to ride around with no seatbelt? She said, no. The seatbelt is for safety. Say safety? Yep, safety. So, I'm trying to just let her know, but I have a child. I have 2 under 2. So, pretty soon it's going to be I have 1 under 2. I think you see that little mirror I have on Heart Boogie, that gets knocked down left and right because I have to let Terrific 2 in, T-Mac in. She jumps in the car, she starts exploring, grabbing stuff, wandering around, wanting to get behind the wheel, wants to drive, and then I gotta get Harper in, bust the Duna down, get that bad boy in, so the mirror gets knocked down. Why I gotta get a bigger car? Point blank. Gotta get another truck. I already got one, gotta get another one. I already got one SUV, gotta get another SUV. Point blank. But I'm still gonna keep the Green Machine because it's been loyal to me and it's one of my longest relationships. 17 years. Going on 18. So, yeah, I gotta keep the Green Machine. Shh, be quiet. Tonight is the night we ride. Being loyal to the Green Machine by our side. So, yeah. So, I think I got the Green Machine 2006 in October-ish. I can't remember. So my mind wants to say it because we went to Undergrad Summit and I had the car there. And it was like, we was 4 deep up there. I was driving. I was on the phone too because I remember I had to stay awake. They were back there drinking, doing whatever. And I think we was 4 deep driving to Undergrad Summit. I'm trying to figure out who was all in. It was me, Sid, Keith. I think it was just us folks. Me, Sid, Keith, and Will. I think it was just us folks. Yeah, I think it was just us folks. I know I drove, so yeah, it was interesting. But yeah, those were the days. You drive to Atlanta, it'd be something big. Like, hey, we driving to Atlanta. Hey. And from Mississippi, it's like 6 hours. So it just wasn't the norm. You could do it, but not norm. But we used to meet people that came from Texas for AGP. That was like 13 hours to drive. So it's crazy when you meet them folks. Like, we drove 12, 13 hours to get here at AGP. Like, nah. But if I had to go back and do it all again, pledging to sip, live in the Dallas, because there's a lot more jobs out. Pledging to sip because you're in the 7th. They don't do it like they do it everywhere, like they do it in the 7th. So yeah. But yeah, I think I got around October. So if I got around October, that would be 18 years. Because we're in 2023. Yeah. You know, I know as I'm doing the math on these shows, it kind of makes me feel like I'm slow at times. But I'm not. So, because 17 be 2023 be this year, then next year, 2024 will be 18. So, you know. But, yeah, 17, 2023, 2024. So, got an October. Yeah, so, yeah. But, yeah, anyway goes, the Green Machine is 20. You know what I'm saying? The Green Machine point blank is 20. Because I got it in 2006, and it was in 2000. So, it's 20 already. It's an antique. First I thought it was every 10 years. It's not every 20 years. So the Green Machine is an antique. 2020 it passed it. The Green Machine is an antique. We riding around metal cars. They don't do it like they do it like that no more. Still running strong. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you all the time. I'm the poster boy for a Chevy commercial. If Chevy decided to get somebody a commercial, it needs to be moi. I'm still riding in my Chevy. Before this Chevy, I had a 96 Impala. I ended up selling that one because gas started getting high when I was in college, and I was like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna afford this gas. And I went and got this one because gas was cheaper. Back then, gas was like $2 just hit the $2 mark. And I was like, man, I put $20 in this, and it'll last me for a long time. $20 in that V8, shoot, that V8 drink that gas up. And I wasn't working at the time too then. I was just living out that refund check and kind of floating with doing stuff, so I had to go with the economizer. But it ended up working out best for me because that 96 Impala, boy, it caught a lot of attention. The type of attention you need a strap for. I had a little incident in Memphis, but we ain't gonna get into that, but just say someone was trying to get me. So it catches the attention. Then on top of that, you know, I had them cords I needed to get fixed on that car anyway. I had the beat in the trunk. I had 2 10s in the trunk or 2 20s. Either a 10 or a 20 in the trunk. I had that beat. But the only problem is I needed to get the cord fixed. Because like I told y'all before, sometimes I turn the car on, and if you didn't turn it just right, the car wouldn't start. And you had to wait 10 seconds to get the car to turn on. I used to be like, what the freak is this crap? I don't know what is like a safety mechanism or whatever. I don't know what. I don't know when I bought it from the dude why I didn't get him to undo that. But I go places and can't crank the car because I pressed it in too far or whatever. So sometimes I remember one time spending the night at Foursquare. I could get my car to crank up. So that was another problem. And that's the type of problem you don't want to be having driving everywhere. But other than that mug was. And one time I was driving from Hattiesburg to Meridian. I had to get to Meridian in a certain time. I don't know what was going on. Man, I got there. It takes from Hattiesburg to Meridian. It takes you about an hour. I got there in 54 minutes or 52 minutes. Boy, I put that V8 to the max. I was flowing through them back. Punching it to the max. Boy, y'all should have seen me, boy. I was punching it to the max. You know, I really didn't have to do that little move. I really could have just drove around, stopped, go up there and just went across, but it is what it is. But yeah, I punched that bad boy to the max. I got there. Got there like 54, I think 54, I want to say 58 minutes. I think about an hour. I think I got there about 58 minutes or less. I punching that bad boy in that Impala. Ooh, that Impala could get up at 96. And like I tell everybody, I had the real 96, not that pretend Caprice. People try to say it's a nice Impala, but they got the gear shift on the top. That ain't an Impala. Stop it. Stop faking the front out there. If you riding around in that type of Caprice, trying to tell people that it's Impala, no, that's a box Chevy, my boy. That ain't an Impala. And the 96 Impala, if you know better, you got the gear shift in the middle. The gear shift will be in the middle, my boy. If the gear shift wasn't in the middle, they sold you a dud. They lying to you. That's a box Caprice. That's the DC sniper car that you're driving around in. I'm riding around in that Master P. At 96. In fact, Master P is the reason I wanted 96 Impala. I watch MTV Cribs, right? And they were interviewing Master P's house when he was in California, and they like showed the gold marble roof ceiling. And they went to a studio, and they're like, come see my cars. And they start showing the cars, and they showed that 96 Impala. I think he had a black 96 Impala. I was like, oh my gosh, I want one of them. That's what I want. And then I don't know if he had a Tahoe, but somebody else had a Tahoe. I was like, I want a Tahoe. There's only ever been 3 cars in my lifetime that I have to have, and I will have. 96 Impala, check. A Tahoe, which I could have been got one if I would have got one back then in Atlanta or anywhere else, and I was just willing to pay a note, but I didn't want to pay a note. I could have got one in Atlanta. I could have got one here in Dallas. Back when notes were super cheap, I could have got a Tahoe probably for $250 a month. No, back then before all this COVID crap. And then the last one is a Bentley. I don't know who I saw with a Bentley. I think I may have saw Master P with a Bentley. I think he may have one. Or I think I may have saw Fabulous, but I think it was Master P, because Master P definitely put it on. I think I may have saw P with a Bentley, and I said, I gotta have that Bentley, I gotta have that Impala. So I got one of 3 of the trifecta down. So if it's the Son, the Father, and the Holy Spirit, I got one of them. I got one of the trifecta. I got 2 more I gotta get. My first lady, I'm gonna be surprised you buy a Bentley. How much you are. You don't like to spend no money. I don't like to spend money. I'm just frugal. LeBron James is frugal. And look at him. LeBron James got a flip phone. LeBron James, they're talking about him being in the Laker locker room playing music, and all of a sudden you hear a Spotify or Pandora ad come on because he don't want to pay for the pay version. It is 99 cents, $99 a month, and he don't want to pay for the version. So there's nothing wrong with being frugal. But anyway it goes, I'm gonna have that bet. Those are the 3 cars. 96 Impala, a Tahoe. I never really had a year with Tahoe. I just wanted a Tahoe. I do like the old bodies. The new bodies, they cool, but I do like the old bodies. You know what I'm saying? But the new bodies do have I do like the old bodies, like the 2000, 2002, 2004. But the 2011, 2012, that little round on top, they were good too. And the good thing about them was, I didn't like the top at the beginning of the 2000s, 11s. But one thing that I did like about them was on the highway, it turned into a V6. And then around the road, it turned into a V8. So I thought that was good on the highway, it's a V6 to save you gas. And then that Bentley, I didn't really have no, specific one I wanted. If it was going to be a 2-door all black or 4-door, whatever. But I know I'm going to get one. I know I'm going to get them. Those are the 3 cars EB has to have. And I already got one of the trifecta. I already had one of them already. But the whole trifecta going to come together when I have the Impala in the garage, the Tahoe in the garage, and that black Bentley in the garage. That's when the trifecta going to come together. And I wish if I had been taking a lot of pictures back then, I would take a picture of me sitting on the Impala. But I got a picture of the Impala in my old computer, but I never had any pictures of me sitting on it. But it's all good. When I get the Impala again, I best believe I'll be taking pictures all day. So that's gonna be the trifecta. And of course, we'll throw in some other cars, a Phantom, maybe a Lambo or a Ferrari. We don't really care about that. We don't really care. They happen, they happen. You know what I'm saying? But we got to throw in a Rolls Royce somewhere on there. I'm feeling the Rolls. I'm feeling the Rolls a little bit. I like that Rolls. As far as everything else, I don't really care. Oh, maybe throw in a Tesla. I've drove a Tesla before. Have I drove a Tesla? No, I haven't drove a Tesla before. I've rented a Tesla. I haven't drove one, so that might be all right, cool to drive. I don't know. But those are the 3. The trifecta we got to have. Trifecta we got to have. So we will have it. It's only a matter of time. spoken into fruition. I've already received it, and I've claimed it. I've already claimed it and received it. So yeah, it's happening. All the time I be driving on the side road to go up north, go up to Denton, and I just know I could have got on the highway right here. So, but yeah, man, as you can see, daylight savings time going back, so it's a lot more light going on now instead of being darker like it was before. You wouldn't be able to see me. Now you can see me. You can see T-Mac back there. Look at this car on the side of me, just rolling up. Ain't gonna let me merge. He's not gonna let me merge. Now he has to let me merge. There's people out here in the Dallas acting like they don't want to let you merge, like this is Cali, and still I'm in the wrong lane. And he wanted to merge over too, but nope, that's not gonna work. That's why I need a bigger car so I can protect the babies. So when people around here can't drive, and God forbid they hit me or whatever, I hit them, I got the babies protected in the back. They protected all day. Put them in a metal car, stay away from the plastic. I had a Buick LeSabre once, bad boy was plastic. What the freak is this crap? Put them in the metal cars. The metal cars gonna protect you. Boom, 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 boom. With the metal Tahoes, they're gonna protect you. You feel real good, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, man. Taylor, you wanna say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. All right. With that being said, y'all, I'm gonna play some music for T-Mac. I'm gonna talk y'all head off today. I enjoyed it. Continue to keep liking, continue to keep sharing, continue to keep subscribing. And this right here is the Life and Times of Aaron daily vlog. Like I said, 2 videos a day. I've been contemplating if I'm gonna merge the morning, the ride to work / Trap Chronicles with the afternoon / Trap Chronicles, and merge both of them together and just have one long video. I'm debating if I'm gonna merge them together or continue to just have 2 separate ones. I don't know. We might try it, see how it goes, see how the clicks go. You know, it's constantly just trying new things. Constantly just trying new things. You know how that goes. You constantly try different things. So that's gonna be the plan. Let's go in there, Charger. All right, so we're constantly trying different things. So that's the goal. That's the mindset. So we'll see how it goes. So with that being said, I want to thank you for tuning in. Harper says bye to her little fuzzy wuzzy bear. T-Mac, say bye. T-Mac says bye. I say I'll see you later because we'll pick it up tomorrow on the Ride to Work / Trap Chronicles. Remember, whatever your goals is in life, whatever you want to have, you speak it, you claim it. You thank the Lord for you. You thank the Lord for already claiming it. You thank the Lord for already receiving it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your goals are, because anything you want, you can't have. And why did this car jump in front of me and they gonna just continue to drive slow? I'm sorry about that. They have people that jump in front of me on the traffic and then drive slow. Like, what's the point of that, bro? Like I said before, anything that you want, you speak it, you claim it, you can have it, you receive it. You know what I'm saying? It don't really matter. As long as you continue to keep believing in you and know that you can have it. So with that being said, keep living your life, because if you don't, your life is not going to live you.